Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nago Tarot Odyssey. I hope this Capricorn full moon is really inspiring you and bringing you that exceptional energy of I can take a step in any direction I want and achieve and scale that mountain with ease and comfort. It's also a lot of beautiful goddess energy of let me sit back and nurture myself and not overnourish and nurture everybody else and be at my bandwidth. It's like I get to rest. If I'm at the beach, I'm not running around picking up seaweed and pebbles and trying to secure the cleanliness of this area. I'm leaning back, in my chair and looking at the sunset and listening to the waves and enjoying a beautiful iced tea and nurturing myself. Everything is not a task. Everything doesn't have to be done immediately. And Capricorn energy can sometimes feel that. So we just need this awareness, paying attention to the subtleties, looking with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere to help us that say, hey, you're always giving. So now it's your turn to receive. Your actions are meaningful. You are worthy of this love and you're going to feel more at ease every day. Because when you see goddesses in films, they're not running around chasing and cleaning up after everybody and giving and having to organize everything for everybody else. They're just like on some kind of beautiful chaise lounge and observing so they can replenish, so then they can give to others and nurture. And sometimes we need to say no. I was thinking of this premise the other day when I was driving home and my husband was like, hey, do you mind stopping at this restaurant, picking up some things because they don't deliver? This restaurant is downtown, smack in the middle of everything with no parking, and is pretty horrendous at the best of times. But it was Friday at 5:30. And right away I took a moment, I took a breath, and I assessed the situation and knew how just hectic and chaotic it would be. And I was like, no, we can go. I'll do that tomorrow much earlier when there isn't the craziness of downtown and the nightmare of no parking and everybody being in a rush. It just is the worst possible time. And he was like, okay, cool. But the old me would have been like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can fit this in, just to nurture or nourish somebody else. But when we tap into our beautiful goddess or godlike energy, that is, we are receiving. And if it is way out of our comfort zone or our regular path, why would we do that? We are not people pleasers to the expense of our peace of mind. It's this wonderful, precious energy of really looking out for our mental health and our peace of mind. So this is also great for this full moon, setting our intentions. What do we want? What do you really want? And try to also attach to that like a value tag. Why do I value this? Why do I think by going after this job, this item, this skill set, what do I hope to achieve from that? What's the end result? It's like really asking yourself for clarity, because sometimes if that dial just gets set and we're wound up like a toy soldier and we're just moving, we're going out in the world with wanting and need, and we want to go out into the world with I have everything I need. I just want to experience some things and see some new beautiful things. So we stop and we have an awareness of why maybe that trip or that person or something is truly not worth our effort. And I love that, because then we recognize, okay, now I'm aware of why I wanted something and it just doesn't fit the bill. And isn't it wonderful to say, I don't have to just go out and chase things. I want to sit back and receive. And that's by identifying why something has meaning or value to us. And now, is it truly worth our effort? Which brings us to prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. And hallelujah to that. And it's very true. When I feel like I have everything I need, I open my refrigerator. I'm so happy for my strawberries and my, fresh orange juice and all of these things. And I find more comes in. I am generous with others when I have the abundance to share. And then I find more comes in. It really is in the mind. Have you ever noticed when you have a ton of money and you go out, you're like, oh, I don't really, that fabric's not really all that great. I don't really need any of these things. But if we go out with $10 and we have lack mentality, we want everything we see. All the clothes look great. All the jewelry looks fantastic. It definitely is within the mindset. So pretend every time you go out, you have $10,000 on you. How would you spend that? Or would you rather just accrue more prosperity to you. Find that thing that is really special for you. I love the idea when people are saving for vacations and they're just visualizing how wonderful it will be, and oh, the sea and the sand and the art and all things like that. Like, what is true prosperity to you too? For me, it's definitely time to be able to do all the things that I want and how I want to do them in my creative endeavors, and quality time with family and friends. Very, very important. So it is important, again, it brings us back to setting our intentions. What is my intention for this day, for this outing, for this creative endeavor, for this adventure? And also being aware, is it worth my time? Is it worth my effort? And is it worth my resources? And when we're able to identify that, we make much better choices, right? And also, my beauties, over on IG, I am having a full moon read special that covers all of the bases. This Capricorn full moon really is wonderful because it just gives us that juju and that motivation. And it's like, it's legitimately empowering, because we'll get a thought and go, okay, is this what I want? And then all of a sudden we'll just see our little tootsies moving in that direction. That is the Capricorn energy and persuasion of, if you want to go get it, be proactive, because we can sit back and hope all that we want, but all we got to move is just slightly in that direction of the thing that we want to know and acquire and experience. And then the universe is like, look, they are being proactive, so let's put that wind behind their sails and get them there, which is really wonderful. All right, that is what you're meant to hear today, and I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.